Yours are the feet with which he walks. Yours are the hands with which he blesses all the world. Yours are the hands.
Josh Garrels with the Porter's Gate singing, Christ has no body now but yours. Good morning, the Lord be with you. A long time ago, Saint Teresa said, Christ has no arms but ours, no hands, no legs but ours. She was saying that as Christ sent out the apostles, the first disciples, so he sends us out to be his body in the world. Now, last week we spoke about the call of God to the little boy Samuel and how many voices call us day by day. And today, let us think about how we can be Christ's body in the world.
Good Samaritan. On one occasion, an expert in law stood up to test Jesus. Teacher, he asked, what must I do to inherit eternal life? What is written in the law? He replied. How do you read it? He answered, love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength and with all your mind, and love your neighbour as yourself. You have answered correctly, Jesus replied. Do this and you will live. But he wanted to justify himself, so he asked Jesus, and who is my neighbour? In reply, Jesus said, a man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho when he was attacked by robbers. They stripped him of his clothes, beat him, and went away, leaving him half dead. A priest happened to be going down the same road, and when he saw the man, he passed by on the other side. So too a Levite, when he came to the place and saw him, passed by on the other side. But a Samaritan, as he travelled, came where the man was, and when he saw him, he took pity on him. He went to him and bandaged his wounds, pouring on oil and wine. Then he put the man on his own donkey, brought him to an inn, and took care of him. The next day he took out 2 denarii and gave them to the innkeeper. Look after him, he said, and when I return, I will reimburse you for any extra expense you may have. Which of these 3 do you think was a neighbour to the man who fell into the hands of the robbers? The expert-in-law replied, the one who had mercy on him. Jesus told him, go and do likewise.
Beautiful story of the Good Samaritan. Elsewhere in the Bible, Jesus once said, blessed are the merciful, for they shall be shown mercy. And just as this Good Samaritan showed mercy so we, the hands and feet and eyes of Jesus, are asked to show mercy as well. Who is God? Well, the Bible says God is tender mercy. Chesed in the Hebrew. God is tender mercy. And just as we are asked to be filled with the divine life, with God's life, so we are asked to be tender mercy. That's what it means to be a Christian. And there's a kind of spiritual physics at work here. When you allow the divine life to flow through you by living with mercy, what happens is that more divine mercy is received. It's a spiritual physics. You give mercy, more comes to you. There's a little rhyme I heard long ago. There was a man, they thought him mad. The more he gave, the more he had. So we're called to mercy. And to those of you who may be feeling sad today, or anxious, or perhaps you're angry at someone, or something has happened to you which has made you angry, here's what I suggest. Find a way to be merciful, like the Good Samaritan, and your joy will increase. And by the way, joy is not the same as happiness. Happiness is great, but happiness depends on what's happening. That's why it's called happiness. It depends on what's happening, and when bad things happen, the happiness goes. But joy is different. It's deep. It's there even in the toughest times. We are Christ's body. We are called to be filled with the divine life of mercy. So look around you. Please turn to them now and say, "Good morning, peace be with you."
Lord, you are always sending. when I would rather keep out of sight and out of trouble. You are there again, sending, sending. Why, Lord? Surely you are powerful enough to do whatever you wish without my help. And why choose me of all people? My faith is practically non-existent. It's a joke. And if I do what you ask and reach out to others, no one will take me seriously. Why me, Lord? Don't you have anyone better? My child, I have no body now but yours, no hands, no feet on earth but yours. Yours are the eyes with which I see. Yours are the feet with which I walk. Yours are the hands with which I bless the world.
The Lord bless